night falls in Chongqing, the city doesn't slow down. It ignites. From the misty hills to the glowing riverside, every street comes alive with fire, flavor, and sound. Neon lights shimmer off wet pavements, walks roar with chili and oil, and laughter spills from open-air bars into the humid night. This is Chongqing after dark, a city built on spice and adrenaline. Here, food isn't just a meal, it's a celebration. Hot pot bubbles on every corner, skewers sizzle over open flames, and the air hums with the rhythm of a city that never truly sleeps. From Jiuzhai's wild nightlife to the riverside calm of Nanbin Road, Chongqing's night markets are where heat meets heart. Each one tells a story of flavor, fire, and a city that burns brighter after sunset. So grab your chopsticks, follow the glow, and let's dive into Chongqing's most vibrant night markets, where spice, street food, and nightlife collide in one unforgettable experience. Jiu Jie Night Market. If there's one place that captures Chongqing's fiery nightlife, it's Jiu Jie Night Market, a wild fusion of street food, neon lights, and non-stop energy. Located in the heart of the Guanyinqiao district, this isn't just a market, it's a party that stretches late into the night. Bars, KTV lounges, and street stalls blend together, creating a symphony of laughter, sizzling woks, and pounding music. The air here is electric and spicy. Vendors line the streets with endless trays of skewers glistening under the lights. You'll find chuan, skewered meats dunked in chili broth and grilled to perfection, dripping with garlic and spice. There's grilled squid brushed with chili oil, spicy beef skewers coated in cumin, and even fried potato spirals dusted with pepper flakes, perfect for cooling down between rounds of beer. Street food prices range between 15 and 50 Chinese yuan, or about $2 to $7 per dish or skewer, depending on how adventurous you get. The aromas of chili, smoke, and sizzling oil fill the air, wrapping the whole street in that unmistakable Chongqing heat. It's chaotic, loud, and absolutely unforgettable. Jiaochangkou Night Market. Right in the heart of downtown Chongqing lies Jiaochangkou Night Market, a street food paradise that feels like the city condensed into one glowing block. By day, it's an ordinary road, but when the sun sets, colorful container stalls roll open, lights flicker on, and the air fills with the sound of woks clanging and vendors calling out to hungry crowds. This market is famous for its Chongqing-style noodles, swimming in bright red chili oil and topped with crushed peanuts and pickled vegetables. You'll also find grilled skewers, fried dumplings, and spicy rice cakes sizzling away on iron griddles. Every few meters, a new wave of aroma hits: garlic, soy, vinegar, and that numbing Sichuan peppercorn heat that defines the city's flavor. Street food prices range between 10 and 40 Chinese yuan, or about $1.50 to $6 per dish, making it easy to hop from stall to stall trying a little bit of everything. It's noisy, crowded, and full of life. Exactly what you'd expect from a city that eats late and laughs loud. Guanyinqiao Good Eat Street. Just a short walk from the flashing lights of Jiujie lies Guanyinqiao Good Eat Street, one of Chongqing's most beloved food destinations. It's where locals and travelers come together after work to eat, chat, and soak in the energy of the city's modern north side. The street is lined with neon-lit stalls, steaming pots, and the constant hiss of woks hitting high flame. The star here is Chongqing hot and sour noodles, slippery sweet potato noodles drenched in vinegar, chili oil, garlic, and roasted peanuts. Each bite is spicy, tangy, and deeply comforting, the kind of flavor that makes you break a sweat and still crave another bowl. You'll also find mini hot pots bubbling at the tables, grilled skewers brushed with cumin, and sweet fried rice cakes dusted with sesame sugar for dessert. The mix of spice and smoke fills the air, while the sound of laughter and street chatter turns dinner into a celebration. Street food prices range between 15 and 45 Chinese yuan, or about $2 to $6 per dish, depending on what you try. It's a perfect spot to experience Chongqing's fiery flavors without leaving the city center. Nanbin Road Night Market. For a taste of Chongqing's nightlife with a view, head to Nanbin Road Night Market. Stretching along the riverside in the Nan'an district, this market offers a more relaxed, scenic experience. A place where the smell of grilled seafood mixes with the cool night breeze from the Yangtze River. Here, the food is as vibrant as the skyline. Stalls glow under strings of lights, each one serving something different. Spicy grilled fish sizzling on open flames, buttery oysters topped with chili and garlic, and skewered prawns brushed with cumin until the air itself smells of spice and smoke. Between bites, you can hear the hum of the city across the water, neon reflecting off the surface like fire dancing on glass. Couples stroll hand in hand, locals gather with friends, and the whole street feels alive but unhurried. A perfect blend of food and atmosphere. Street food prices range between 20 and 60 Chinese yuan, or roughly $3 to $8 per dish, making it easy to feast while soaking up the view. Bayi Road Food Street. If there's one place that defines Chongqing's street food spirit, it's Bayi Road Food Street, a historic stretch that's been feeding the city for decades. The moment you arrive, you're hit with a wave of aromas. Chili, garlic, vinegar, and smoke swirling together in the humid night air. Every stall here has a specialty, and every one of them claims to be the best. You'll find spicy grilled skewers stacked high, fried tofu cubes tossed with chili powder, and bowls of hot and sour noodles so rich they'll make your lips tingle. One of the local favorites is deep-fried potato strips drizzled with chili sauce and garlic. Simple, crispy, and dangerously addictive. The crowds are thick, the stalls are loud, and the energy is unstoppable. Vendors call out to passers-by, walks clang in rhythm, and the entire street feels like a living heartbeat of Chongqing. Street food prices range between 10 and 35 Chinese yuan, or around $1.50 to $5 per snack, making it easy to sample everything this iconic food street has to offer. Nanfang Huayuan Night Market. If you want to experience Chongqing like a local, skip the tourist spots and head straight to Nanfang Huayuan Night Market. Hidden in the Jiulongpo district, this is where the real late-night magic happens. A maze of food stalls, smoky grills, and laughter that carries through the warm night air. Here, the crowd is younger, louder, and hungrier. Stalls spill onto the sidewalks, each one offering something irresistible. Grilled lamb skewers coated in cumin and chili powder, spicy fried rice noodles tossed in garlic and soy, and stir-fried snails cooked with ginger and beer. A dish that's uniquely Chongqing. The combination of sizzling heat, clinking glasses, and street chatter gives this market a raw, electric energy you won't find anywhere else. Street food prices range between 10 and 40 Chinese yuan, or about $1.50 to $6 per dish, making it easy to fill the table with flavors and share everything among friends. It's chaotic, smoky, and absolutely alive. Chongqing at its most authentic. Chongqing After Dark is a feast for every sense, a city that glows as bright as the fires that fuel its food. From the chaos of Jiu Jie to the riverside calm of Nanbin Road, every market tells its own story. The clang of woks, the laughter of crowds, the smell of chili and garlic drifting through the humid night. This is where spice meets soul, where strangers become friends over skewers and beer, where every bite burns just enough to make you reach for another. Whether it's noodles in the city center, seafood by the river, or smoky barbecue in Jiulongpo, Chongqing's night markets remind you that food here isn't just eaten, it's lived. Streetlights fade into mist, lanterns flicker, and the last walk cools under the glow of the skyline. But the city never really sleeps. It just keeps simmering, waiting for tomorrow night to begin again. In Chongqing, the night isn't an ending. It's a spark, a glow, a taste that lingers long after the fire's gone out.